I worked all through physical therapy school and undergrad as well. And a question I recently got was, how do you balance between working and physical therapy school specifically? And my shorter answer to that is, at least in my experience, you have to get very efficient at your school work first because that is your priority. That is your career in the future. That's the bigger money. That's the bigger bag, right? That's what we're going after. So if you can prioritize and get efficient in your schoolwork and your studying and your test taking abilities, that opens up more time and more hours for you to go work somewhere, like at a, I guess, stationary hourly job, like let's just say a Starbucks or something, or a more flexible job like Uber or Lyft or something like that, right? But if you have a problem with um, your grades or studying or being efficient with the schoolwork, then that's going to cut into your working time. Because why a lot of people say you can't balance school and work or you shouldn't is because they're fearful that the more you work, the less time you'll have to study. And until you kind of prove yourself to yourself or other people, I see their point, right? Because if you're working so much and you can't study, you're going to drop out of physical therapy school. And what's the point of even going to physical therapy school then in the first place? If you're not going to be able to handle it and get the grades you need to pass the board exam to become a physical therapist, you should just not even go to PT school then. You should just work at whatever other jobs you're working. So that's my advice on how to balance the two. The balance, at least for me, came from me being so efficient with my physical therapy school work that it opened up more time for regular work on the side. So I was a drummer for a lot of churches and choirs on campus, that on the campus I was at in physical therapy school. I was also driving Uber. I was also a golf caddy, and of course, we were starting pre PT grind while I was in physical therapy school. I was also part of like a publications company for physical therapy. I was the social media director. I was also the publications director, meaning like the article director, like editor for that specific section of that company as well. So I was working all through school, and I think I was able to do it because of my efficiency that came over time. It didn't happen immediately, but definitely after like the first semester of physical therapy school, I was on it. I had my routine. I knew the teachers. I knew how I best learned, and I could really knock it out, so I can go make some money. So hope that helps you guys.